everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and joining me today. I'm here today with a haul. It's a home goods haul and it's from B&M and Home Bargains. Yes, I've picked up quite a few things, so you might want to get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a beverage of your choice whilst I go through everything. I think I've got quite a bit here to get through, guys, so it might be a long one and it might be a bit chatty or rambly, I don't know. I'm actually twinning with Colin with my dress on. This was my £7.50 dress from Sainsbury's that I picked up, which is it's really nice. I do like it. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, I'm Elaine. I live in the northeast of England, and my channel is called Silver Moonlight. It's a lifestyle channel, so I do all sorts on the channel, you know, these kind of hauls from affordable shops. It's normally home goods. I don't show a lot of food items. I don't know if you would be interested in that, guys. You know, if you would like to see, if you would like me to include food items, because I do buy food items, but I don't necessarily include them because I think it might be a bit boring. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I don't mind sharing. So yes, guys, without further ado, I'm going to jump in and show you what I bought. So guys, I'm going to start with B&M. So in B&M I picked up these what they call placemats. I couldn't think what they were called there. So they're these lovely placemats, and they're in the like this mustardy yellow colour. I thought they would be really nice for spring. And it's got like the pom-pom placemats, and they're from the Tribal Nature collection that they were doing. So they were originally £2.50 and they'd reduced them to £1. So that's like £1 for, oh, do you know what? I thought it was £1 for 4. Yes, it is. It's £1 for 4. So that's really cheap. I was over the moon with them. But my table is a 6-seater, so I had to pick up another pack. You know, so there's 8. I've got 2 spare, which I can use in the centre, so I don't mind that, you know. And they were £1 each. I'm saying that I don't include food items, but I did pick up the curry sauce. You know, I always get this curry sauce. I picked up that £1.25 now. Do you know what? I begrudge paying £1.25, but I went in Home Bargains. It was £1.19 in there, so cheaper in Home Bargains, guys. Okay, so I picked up this string, garden twine, really really I used this for wrapping my Christmas presents as well. It gave like a really nice rustic, there's magpie, sorry. It gives a really nice rustic like look to your gift wrapping and things, and it's just really handy to have around the house. £3.50, and there's 315 meters in there, guys, so it's a massive ball of string. So yeah, £3.50 for that. Just bear with me and I'll fish out what else I got. I picked up this. Now I have hauled this in the past before, and it's the ivy, the artificial ivy. They're starting to get the summer garden things in now in the shops, and this is 6 meters in here. It's just the decorative ivy, and I use this outside. I use it on this wall as well. I use it everywhere. It's just really nice, and it looks quite realistic. So £3 for that. They did have some eucalyptus one, but I couldn't. Oh, that magpie's back again. Oh, go away, please. I've got enough bad luck. Anyway, yes, £3. They had the, sorry, what was I saying? They had the eucalyptus, that's it. And it's gone. It's gone. I had the eucalyptus, but they didn't have any open, so I couldn't really see what that was like, but that was the same price as well, so £3 for that. I also picked up this. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little pot hanger, and it's a dog, and it looks exactly like our George, and George does this thing with his paws as well where he's like, when he wants attention. So that looks like George. I picked that up, and he was only £2.50, so very cute. Pop him on a pot somewhere. Next I picked up these. And these are lovely, guys. I did see them at Christmas time. It's got a lovely robin on, and they're like a beige colour. So there's a robin on that side, and here it says Merry Christmas. They'd reduced them to 75p. So I picked those up for 75p. I thought there is another one. This is it. So it's got this lovely holly pattern on, and I thought that's quite nice as well, being merry. And it's nice for putting nuts in, or just like bits, you know. Me and David often sit with like just tortillas and stuff on an evening, so it's handy to put like tortilla chips in. Right, what else did I get from B&M? I picked up these from B&M, and the lighters. I usually use matches, you know, for the jar candles when they're burning down and they get a bit low, where you know you can't light them with a normal lighter. But these are like the long ones. This one's flexible as well, so I think that's going to come in handy for the barbecue. And I'll probably take one over the caravan as well. But there's 3 in there that are refillable, and they're only £2.50 for the 3 of them. So I thought those were handy. And I do like the fact that they're refillable, they're not disposable, you know, so that's quite eco-friendly, I guess. I picked up this as well. These were originally, do you know what? I don't know what they were originally. They'd reduced them to £2, and then they reduced them to just £1. And they're these bows, just candy stripe bows, and there's 6 in there, and I just got them for my craft stash. You know, I'm sure I'll use them in a future project, and I just thought they were nice. So £1 for those. They were selling like bits off. You know, there was still our Christmas pieces in there. I picked up these, and it's a toilet brush with a chrome handle. I'm often replacing these, you know, as you probably know. It's just £1.50. Or just the basic toilet brush, and I picked up 2 of them because like I've got 2 bathrooms, so I picked up 1 for each. I also picked up this Carpet Fresh. It's 101, the pet fresh. So this one is in the Thai orchid and passion fruit, and I absolutely love the smell of this. I haven't even tried the other ones because I just know I like this one. They did have a peach one, but you know what? This one all the time for me. You don't even have to hoover it up, so you hoover it and then you spray this, and then it just goes away. You know, I don't know what happens to it. Just kind of dissolves, I guess. But I spray it in my car as well, on the car mats, and it makes my car smell lovely, like for a couple of weeks. You know, so that's great. That was £1.89 in B&M. Home Bargains do it, but they didn't have this one in. They just had the peach one, and I think it's Linen Fresh or something that they had in. So B&M sell this, and Aldi sometimes gets it in as well. So yes, I picked up those. I hope you don't think my next item is like morbid or anything, but you know, it's a fact of life, isn't it, and death. But I picked up these for family grapes, you know, because the ones up there like looking a bit worse for wear. So I just picked up some of them, you know, whilst I was there, and these are just £3. So I picked up 2 of those. It does have the bit in, you know, like, can you see in there, the like little sections to put your flowers so that, you know, display better. Okay, next I picked up these. Now these are the bulbs, because I planted some crocuses and I planted some daffodils. Now the daffodils are not coming up right now, but the crocuses definitely are. I'll take these off the stand and I'll show you, like, you know, because they're popping through, you know, they're starting to grow. The garden's starting to come alive now, you know, ever so slightly, but it's like, it's starting, guys. Spring's just round the corner. So I picked up these gladioli bulbs, and you get 12 in here, the mixed ones. So I thought I'm going to plant them. The planting time is you plant January to June, and the flower in July in September, July to September. So I picked up those. As I say, it was like 3 packs for £5 or $1.99 each. So I picked up the 3 packs. I got this peony rose bush. So I do have 2 of these already, but I thought I might grow one for Pippin. I'm going to keep it in a pot for her, and hopefully one day she'll have it like in her home, like in her garden. I don't even know if they live that long. I don't know. Does anybody know the life expectancy of a peony rose bush? Anyway, these are planted in January to June, and the flower April to June. Next, I picked up these 5 lilies. So they're like just a mix of colours. So I thought I'd put those in a plant pot and have a proper colour. So that was the start of the spring bulbs. And do you know what? Can you see it's got like a little thing there? See that? The bees like it. Bees and butterflies. Because I really love seeing the bees and the butterflies in the garden. This one, the gladioli, they love that because they go on the little flowers like inside. So that's bee and butterfly friendly. So yes, I picked up those. Also, did I pick anything else up from B&M? No. I'm just looking around, guys. I didn't, so I'm going to go to Home Bargains and I'll show you what I bought in Home Bargains. Okay. I picked up this candle, and I did see this in Aldi, and I was very tempted to buy it, but I restrained myself because I had lots of candles. But it was just an amazing smell. And then I saw it in Home Bargains and it was only $1.99, so I got it. And it's the Glade one, and it's the pumpkin spice latte, and honestly it smells amazing, absolutely amazing. Really strong. Oh, it's wonderful, honestly. If you like the Home Bargains gingerbread candle, you know, the Wickford & Co., you're going to absolutely love this. It's even better than the gingerbread. It's lovely. And it being reduced to $1.99. I wish I picked another one. Yeah, I wish I picked 2, but my other daughter, not Emma, she got the other one. So, but if there was more, I would have definitely bought more. Okay, so my next item is, I've started eating it. It's this malt loaf, Soreen malt loaf. I absolutely love this with a cup of tea, and I slice it and then I put butter on it and then I eat it, but the butter's got to be thick on it, you know, where when you bite into it you can see the imprint of your teeth. But yes, I picked that up. It's quite a big loaf. As you can see, I have been eating it. It was £1.50. I do have a recipe actually for malt loaf, and I will share that on the channel. You know, I do plan to do some cooking, you know, vlogs, or like in one of my daily vlogs to share a cooking recipe. But I do have a one for malt loaf, and it is really nice. This was £1.50 for the bar. So I'm going to have a cup of tea after this video. I'm going to have 2 slices, like spread with butter. Okay, next I picked up an Easter item actually, and it was these eggs, these speckled eggs. How many's in here? 6. There's 6 eggs in here, and they've got like a little ribbon on them, so you can hang them from like a twig tree, or you can hang them from whatever. You could make it one like little banner with them. So I just picked them up. You can also glue them onto a wreath, you know, to make a wreath more Eastery, or, you know, just, yeah. So these were 99p, and them are the speckled ones. But I also picked up these as well, and these are the oh, they're really pretty, these ones. Can you see they've got like a stripy candy one? They've got this one. This is my favourite one, you know, with the like little daisy flowers on. And this one, I love this duck egg blue colour. But they've got like a green spotty one there and a yellow spotty one, again with the hanging ribbon. And this one was only 99p as well from Home Bargains. I picked up I'm going to stay on like an Easter theme. So I picked up this for little Pippin. Do you know what? I'm always calling her Pippin, you know, for little Alice. Alice, if you're new to my channel, Alice is my new granddaughter. I've just recently became a grandma for the first time, and all the way through my daughter's pregnancy I referred to the baby as Pippin, and the kind of name stuck, and I've been calling that Pippin for sort of 9 months, and well, not 9 months, about 8 months, you know, and it just, I think it's a bit hard to not call her Pippin anymore, and she'll always be Pippin to me, you know, but she's called Alice Elizabeth. But if I refer to her as Alice or Pippin, you know, it's the same person. I picked up little Alice Pippin, this bag, and it's because it's our first Easter, so I want to fill this with like some like Easter goodies. This was only really cheap. I think it was, oh, it's got the price on it, was 79p. So yes, I'm going to fill that up with some goodies. Obviously it's not going to be chocolate, but I'm sure I'll find like some things to put in, like little rattles or something like that. And I also got the matching paper to like wrap the presents up and then put them in. This was cheap as well. I think this might have been like 69p as well for the wrapping paper. I also picked up this because it will be Emma's first Mother's Day, and I just saw this little flower bag and I thought that would be really, really nice. Can you see it? Just like that. So you can buy some supermarket flowers and pop them in there, and they do look like a bit nicer, you know, in this rather than in the, I mean, you keep them in like the wrapping and you just pop it in here, but this was like, what was it, 69p for that. And it's got like the little flower on there. So I thought I'd give her some flowers. Like, I'll give her some other things as well, but I thought I'd give her like a nice bunch of supermarket flowers and put them in here. And do you know what? Lidl do really, really nice flowers, and they last quite a long time. Lidl's flowers. Aldi does nice flowers too, but I don't find that they last as long as the ones from Lidl. So if you are looking for supermarket flowers, I would definitely say try Lidl for them. I've had some beautiful bunches from there, and get yourselves one of these and, you know, pop them in there. It just makes them look a bit more, you know, a bit more expensive, I guess. So I'm going to do that for Emma. Oh, and speaking of Mother's Day as well, I've also got Emma this perfume from Dialect, and it is the Sweet Bouquet. It is inspired by, do you know what, I can't remember, I put it on the screen, the perfume it's inspired by, but I'm sure it's a Lancome one, and it's absolutely beautiful, guys. And Emma does like a sweet floral smells, so I think she's gonna love this one, you know. I'll just give a little spray because she won't mind, you know. It's a really beautiful smell, this one. She's going to love it. The ingredients in it is iris, praline, patchouli and vanilla, and she loves like vanilla based perfumes, so that's why I think she's going to absolutely love this. And she does like Lancome perfumes as well, so I thought this would be a lovely Mother's Day gift for Emma, but a lovely Mother's Day gift in general, you know. They're a really nice company, Dialect. I've worked with them before. They have sent me some free perfumes as well to try, this being one of them, but I am going to give it to Emma, you know, because she will just absolutely love it. They're much more affordable than like high-end brands, and they're made in exactly the same factories as the high-end brands. They're really, really, like, you know, when you spray them, they last a really, really long time. They're like really top quality sort of ingredients, you know, and the reason why these are so cheap compared to, you know, the high-end brands is because these don't use like big advertising campaigns. They don't do celebrity endorsements or anything like that, but they are a clean company as well, so they're quite concerned about like their carbon footprint on the planet, so they use recyclable material, and they also use material that's been recycled as well, so they're kind of environmentally friendly. I think the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It's very minimal packaging, you know, very clean but chic as well, and I mean, it's beautiful, and the fact that you get this card, you know, you always get a thank you card from the company as well. They're a lovely company to deal with. They're based here in London, but the fragrances are made in France. And yeah, I mean, French, what does the French not know about perfume, you know? But these are like, this one is £29 and its counterpart is, I'll just pop it on the screen. My favourite one out of the Dialect so far is it's the copy for Baccarat Rouge, and it's Amber Infusion, it's called. I'm sure it's called Amber Infusion. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. It's my go-to. And the Baccarat Rouge is like something ridiculously priced. I'll pop it on the screen. And when you can get the same fragrance lasting for a long time for like a fraction of the price, you know, £29. I think their most expensive perfume on their website is £39. And you can also get guys' fragrances as well. So, you know, there's Valentine's Day coming up as well, isn't there? And Father's Day. So I guess like if you're looking for a man's fragrance, there's some on there. There's like, you know, a Million Paco Rabanne. David uses that one, like the original Paco Rabanne Million, but I've also like bought them. Like I bought it out of my own money, that it wasn't gifted. I bought a Million, like the Inspired By Million from Dialect, and it smells the same. I can't tell any difference from it. And the only difference to me is the price tag, you know. So yeah, if you haven't heard of Dialect, I'll pop everything in the description box below, so you can go over to the website, and like there'll be a link there, so you can go over and just see if there's anything that you like on there. And also there is a discount as well, so there'll be a discount code. I'll pop it on the screen here, and I'll also leave that in the description box below. But honestly, there's no pressure to buy from them, you know. Just head on over and have a look, and if you like any, well, and then you've got a Mother's Day gift to find, you know, you might find that they fit the bill. Okay, so I picked up this as well. I've looked everywhere for a rabbit for little Pippin, and I can't find one anywhere yet. I don't know if I'm just too early or what, but I did find this one in Home Bargains. It was £3.99, and they had this in a grey colour, they had it in white, and they had it in this colour, and I like this colour, you know. But the only thing is, it's got like the eyes. Can you see like these eyes? So I'm going to have to remove these and do some felt eyes, like stitch some felt eyes on, and then she can have it. And I also thought on its paws I could maybe use my Cricut machine, you know, the Cricut machine that David bought me for my birthday, that I actually sort of rammed on and on for, and said no, I will use it, and never did. And he knew, you know, he knew, bless him, he said, you're not going to use it. He says, I'm gonna just, it's like paying £400 for you know, nothing. And I was like, no, I will use it. But I haven't, guys, and it is my full intentions to, you know, when Emma and Jamie do move out, to set things like that up, you know, because I'll have room to do like my Cricut projects and things like that, and hopefully I'll have some time as well. But I thought I'd Cricut on her paws, like Alice's first Easter or something like that. And I maybe could put like the date on her ears on the inside, but just kind of personalise it a bit for her, and maybe put like a little bow, like a pink bow on or something, and maybe some flower in the hair. You get where I'm going with it, don't you? But just personalise it a bit. But I mean, it's really nice for £3.99, and my only concern is the eyes. So I am going to change them out. And do you know what? It's just a seam at the back here. So I just unpick that seam. The eyes are easily disconnected, and then it's just like two felt, you know, circles to make some eyes. So £3.99 for that. I can just sit on a night time, you know, and do that. Maybe it's even in bed. It doesn't need a sewing machine or anything. It's just a bit of hand sewing. So it's like, you know, I can easily do that in bed. My next item, guys, is these. Oh, actually, I'll show you this, because I thought this was really cute as well. this was only really cheap. I think it was $1.29 or something like that. It wasn't expensive. It hasn't actually got the price on. It was from Home Bargains, and it's this, like for Mother's Day, and it's forever my mum and always my friend. Can you see? Now, unfortunately, my mum is no longer with us. I do honour her memory on Mother's Day, so I will take this, you know, to our resting place and place that for her, you know, because yes, she will always be my best forever friend. Okay, my next item is these baskets. Now, I did see these in IKEA, and they were £10 each in IKEA, and I've also seen them in Aldi. I've seen them in a couple of places actually, but these were from Home Bargains, and that's where they were half the price. They were half the IKEA price, and they were only $4.99 in there. So that's what they look like, and these are brilliant for vegetables. You know, if you've got like a pantry, I do keep my vegetables in the fridge, but I am planning on doing my a pantry cupboard out. I've got a larder cupboard, and I do have a cupboard under the stairs, and honestly the cupboard under the stairs is just like, it's one of them cupboards, guys, where you open it and you wish you hadn't, and you open it and you get something out, and then you try and shut the door as quick as you can because everything's going to come out. And I'm not even joking on that, guys. I am not joking. That's what I do. I like move something and it's like Jenga. You take a piece out, the door collapses. I'm shutting the door as quick as I can, honestly. It's ridiculous. But it is on my to-do list this year to actually paint that cupboard out and put maybe more shelving in it, and like do a larder cupboard in there, and I bought these baskets to maybe put my vegetables in, and yeah, they can breathe, you know, with it being like a meshy kind of material, they can breathe, and they do look like really nice as well, and I love the handle on them. These, as I say, were $4.99, much cheaper than IKEA. And I picked up 3 of these. I think I'm going to go back and get another one as well. So I've got like the 4 of them. I just think they're really, really nice, and they're quite hard, like sturdy. Okay guys, so my next item, I picked up this wool. And it's this lovely mint green. It's really, really pretty. It's a double knit yarn, and it's got 100 grams, 300 meters on the ball. Now I picked this up, it was £1.29 a ball, and I got one in this colour and I got one in white as well. So I thought they matched really nice. And do you know what? I picked them up not to do any knitting, because I'm really not a knitter. I have learned how to knit in the past, but I'm not very good. But it was to crochet. And I bought this, I actually bought this for a little Pippin, for Alice. And it's this lovely crochet blanket. Now I do believe these are called granny squares. I hope you can see. And it's got this like lovely kind of scalloped effect on the edge, and then it's got these butterflies, and I love these butterflies, so I thought, oh, I wonder if I can do that. I'm sure there'll be like a YouTube tutorial or something on how to do it, and I found there was loads on crocheting on YouTube, but I thought I'll start small and I'll do the butterfly. So I looked for a tutorial on how to do these butterflies, and I watched it and I just thoroughly understood it. I did understand, you know, how the stitches were and how they formed, and I did get a crocheting hook, and I did try. And what it is, you'll know if you crochet yourself, but to do one of these, you start off with this circle. They call it a magic circle. Yeah, it's like a chain, and then you do it like a loop it like that and it becomes a circle, magic circle. And in my case, I don't call it magic circle, I call it the circle of doom because it just went downhill from the circle, you know, from the very start. And I don't know if it's the wool, guys. I don't know if any of you are knitters or crocheters. Sorry about that, guys, my battery died. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know if it's the wool. If like that's the problem, because I don't know if it's like too thin or something, but I did ask my friend and she said it was like splitting, like it splits easily. So anyway, let me know, guys, if you've got like any tips on like good wool to use, like wool brands to use, because I'm really not sure, you know. I'm sure there is like different qualities of wool, like what's a good one, you know, what makes good, what makes bad. Well, not bad, but you know, not so good. But the colours, I really love this colour. It's just such a nice fresh green, and I just thought I would make her this blanket. Do you know what? I think I might give it another go, you know, because like I say, I did grasp the concept of it. Yeah, or is it a bad workman blames his tools? Maybe it's got nothing to do with the wool at all and it's just me. Yeah, I did crochet when I was a kid. You know, my mum taught me and my brother like how to do, it was like a blanket, and you just went round and round and round, and you just used up all your colours. Like it was like going round in different colours. And sorry, I'm distracted because birds are like feeding off the bird feeder. So I apologise for that. But yeah, we used to go around in like different colours using up scrap wool. And but when we come to a corner, I couldn't do the corner, so I used to hand it back to my mum and she'd do the corner bit, and then I'd zoom off along to the next corner and then she'd do that bit. And that's what me and my brother used to do. So and I don't know, I don't know what they call it, right? But I do remember doing this other thing when I was a kid, and it was like, I don't know if it's called a dolly or something like that, but it was like this bobbin, and it had like things in the top, like 4 things, and it was a hole, and like you kind of did something on these nails with the wool, and then it used to come out the bottom in like a cord, like a kind of cord. That's all I can describe it as, a knitted cord. And I don't know what they're called. It could be a dolly, or that's kind of like, yeah, I remember it might have been called a dolly, but if you know, let me know. Because I would like to you know, give that a go as well. And I don't know what to look for, I don't know what to type in, like Google, to find this thing. Maybe it is dolly, maybe it's a type that in. But let me know if you know what I mean, and if you used to do it like when you were a child. Okay guys, that's the end of my haul. I hope you've liked today's video, and I hope you've seen something that you like.